All right, everybody, we are live. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. Oh gosh, I hear my own voice. There we go. We fixed it. We fixed it. I was gonna say, very, very smart. We got Giga in here. We also got TD Galaxy. Welcome on in. We are gonna be starting our next batch of 2,000 encounters. No! I did not mean to push that button. I am sorry. We're going to be starting our next round of 2,000 encounters here on the Sad Pinch. So hopefully we get lucky enough. I know this hunt is a smidge. It hasn't been like so much in our favor. It has not been so much in our favor. So hopefully we get a little bit of luck on this one. All right. Let's go for it. I'm going to turn this down just a smidge. Double check to make sure that this is not... Yeah, like right about there should do it. Right about there should do it. But hopefully everyone so far is having a good day. I know it is only Tuesday, but still, regardless. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. Oh. Where's my... Okay, it's still beeping at me. I didn't hear the beeping at first. Normally, if my headset disconnects, it'll make like a beep, beep, beep sound. But it's hard to tell if it's like dead or if it's like disconnecting sometimes. Because sometimes it just will refuse to beep for me. I don't know. It's all sorts of weird. It is all sorts of weird for me. All right, try this again. I'm gonna say officially 11,100 encounters. So many ones, so little time. So far in this hunt though, guys, we ended up getting a Sandshrew and a Cacnea. We phased twice. I'm hoping we can get lucky. Also, we got our graphics card in as well. I'm super excited about that. We're able to get that in. Double check. No shinies. Also, something I noticed I need to do. I need to start EV training. So I think what we might do is I'm going to record my EV training, but I'm going to do it like off camera is what I'm thinking. I'm going to do my EV training, I'm thinking off cam. I feel like that way I could record it. We can kind of keep everything moving. Plus, I know Metamaxis, he asked to use some of my footage for specific segments. Oops, we forgot that. So I would like to kind of keep it going and all that good jazz, you know. No, Giga, you're actually not very late at all. We set the stream back just a little bit. My stomach was not agreeing with me, so we ended up having to push the stream back just a little bit. Yo, we just got Cloudy and Berber up in here. Hello there. How are you two doing? The Wire Chewer has arrived very happily. Hey, what's got you so happy? Okay. You lost a bet, but what's the circumstances? Like, what are we looking at here? Like, you gotta shave your head bald. Like, what are we looking at? It's got 100 subscribers. Hey, congrats. I know our goal by the end of the year is to hit 4K. Our goal by the end of the year is to hit 4,000 subscribers. I feel like we could do it. I feel like we could do it. I'm crossing my fingers that we can that we are able to make it happen. We've never hit an end of the year subscriber goal before. So this would be like the first time we've ever hit one. On a video, not a short. That's something we need to start doing as well. I need to figure out... This has been my thing with videos. Like, something I learned, if you don't enjoy making a video, you're not going to put your all into it, right? And for the people that watch you, you know, you need to put in 100%. Let's do my boop before I forget. So, I'm running into issues like what type of videos I genuinely enjoy making, right? Do I like informative? Do I like little stories? Do I, that's the issue that I've been running into. I want to run, we got a huge break coming up for like Christmas time. I want to try to take that time and try to see what I would genuinely enjoy doing. So by the way, my two best, hey, they got like a founder type of role. Nice. One, two, three, nothings. They have the helper roles. No, we need to upgrade our server too. I think that's gonna come in the coming year. That's gonna be coming, I'm thinking, in 2024. We have a lot of stuff I would like to do. I need to bring it up to the mods to see like if they're willing to do a little bit more than what a normal mod would. I need to figure that out yet. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything there. All right. We're gonna bail. Charlie, he's watching the snow outside. He is watching the snow outside. No, we got up and I went to go take him outside. He's just prancing in the snow, just frolicking. It was adorable. Ranger rolls that they're able to get. It's kind of similar to like what we have. We have color rolls, so like you can change your name color anytime you want. That I like because like, do some people actually want the color blue for their name, or would they rather have a red name? Or would they rather have a green name, or a purple name, or a black name, or a white name? I don't know. It's just one of those things that's kind of nice. Also, yo, Patrat, how you doing? Happy to have you aboard. I was gonna say, hopefully you're having a good Tuesday so far. I do know it is only Tuesday, but still. Our apple cut? Also, Lillard as well. Hi.
Hello there.
We need more sound clips. I was gonna say, that's something I think I'm gonna start looking into this weekend. We're gonna start adding a little bit more to our soundboard. Oh my goodness. My hands hurt. But in the last few days. Yeah, for me it was a bit weird. I'm actually training someone new yesterday. So it started yesterday night going into this morning. I was training one of the new hires, and they put me in the slower area to help them train. Boy, let me tell you, it is so nice to get a break, especially with my shoulder problems. It's been dislocated 4 separate times. You mix that in with arthritis, it is horrible. It is horrible. So I have a lot of issues with my shoulder. So lifting things up and putting them down and doing a twist along with it, it's really hard. So being in a slower area for once is actually really nice. Ethan, welcome on in.
Hello there.
Shiny Pokemon are so easy to get with community days in Pokemon Go, outbreaks, and sandwiches. Agreed. But here's the thing, though, with outbreaks and sandwiches. They are a bit easier to find, yes. But I think what they could do to counteract it, I've brought this up before in Fustro Dam's podcast. What happens if they were to take the Shiny Charm? Like, say, every single Pokemon I caught. Okay, cool. Could they have a switch where it's like the 1 in 4,000 odds and then the 1 in 8,000 odds? Because the main reason why you find so many shiny Pokemon, the odds have been lowered, right? And say you're not even using a sandwich. You're running into a lot of Pokemon, more than like, for example, if you did, actually no, better example. A good friend of mine by the name of Professor X, He did a special test. One switch with a sandwich versus 16 GameCubes. Who wants to take a guess who got the most shinies? I was gonna say, who wants to take a guess? Who got the most? Nope, the Switch won. The Switch won. The way that we're actually hunting now was the way that Professor Rex was hunting. By the way. So, multiple systems with one controller versus one Switch with a sandwich. The sandwich actually won. The Switch and the sandwich won. It's nuts. I'm gonna go watch it for a sec. BRB. All right, hopefully we see you in a wee bit. You know when you roll your ankle? I rolled my ankle, but as I rolled my ankle, the leg went. That. Knowing my luck, I would have broken it bad. I probably would have like busted my leg like horribly. No, but like, you see, that's kind of the thing that like, I'm not saying shiny hunting in the new game sucks. It's still fun. I have a fun time hunting in those games. But it's also one of those things too where it's a preference, right? Do you like shiny hunting and getting a lot of shinies, or would you rather, you know, hunt for a good while and hunt in the games that you like, even though they're going to take for a long time? Personally, for me, that's why I jump from like back and forth, right? I enjoy the new hunts. I also enjoy the old hunts. But at the same time, I feel like shiny hunting has lost a lot of its... not a lot. It's lost some of its charm, right? Like, at least to me, like, it would take me like a week to get the shiny that we were specifically looking for, even with multiple systems. But now you get to the newer games and you at least get like 1 to 2 shinies a stream. And I'm talking like, we're streaming for like 2 hours. Is it still fun? Heck yes. Does it feel just as rewarding? Not as much. Not gonna lie. I forgot the correct word. I'm also near... I'm trying to figure out... what part of the body is that, Patrat? Is like... Hold on. I mean, like, I can look it up. But is it, like, in the leg? Or is it, like, the chest? The back? Speaking of back, Giga, welcome on back.
Welcome back.
Oh, my goodness. So, guys, I think we figured out what our team is going to be, by the way. So, right now, our team we're looking at is Donphan, Jirachi, Flygon, Ninetales. But we might actually go for Latios and or Latios. And then we actually have 2 options here. Because for Latios and Latios, that's all going to be 1 hunt. We do not have enough regular versions of Ruby or Sapphire to actually be able just to hunt one specific. So we're going to be hunting both. But here's going to be the interesting thing. It's going to be a mix of both. So it will be Latios and Latios. The other part, we're either going to try to go for Swampert, or we're going to go for Jigglypuff. I know people are probably wondering why Jigglypuff. It is Emily's favorite Pokemon. So I feel like that would be just kind of like a fun little homage. Nothing? Debating. Wait. I'm debating buying. Wait, why? Why would you buy a domain for that, though? Wait, Giga, where'd you hear this information from, by the way? You know what? Way Gaming. I was thinking about this because we wanted to hunt Articuno as well in the original games. I wish we could do that. I mean, like, we got 5 systems. We could do 5 games. From your PFP. Your PFP tells you that? I don't know. I look at my PFP and it tries telling me I'm a furry. It tries telling me I'm a furry just because of that. Not a good financial decision. Well, it depends. Are you going to have to keep paying monthly to keep it open? Like, if it's something you genuinely want to do, I would say do it, but try to think of the pros and cons of it first. Like, what I always try to tell people, if there's something you genuinely want to do, or it's like, hey, you know, this would be interesting, you know, maybe I should do it, I'd say do it. I would say do it. As long as it won't hinder you in any sort of way, just do it, and don't listen to what other people have to say about it. Like, I remember when I wanted to start streaming, my whole family was like, no. No. Don't do it. No. And I ended up doing it anyways, and, you know, now look at us, almost 7 years later. You know, I'll have to pay... How much is that in American, though? Hold on. Can I get, I'm gonna see if I can get a conversion kit. Arts, welcome on in. How you doing? I'm just pulling up a conversion chart here. Oh, that's a year, Patrat? That's not so bad. Think of it this way. You'd be spending more money on Netflix, Disney Plus. You'd be spending more money on other things. On, like, other services. Compared to just doing that. Oh my god. My phone will do that too. Like, mine's like more on the sciencey end though. Like, hey, did you know black holes? Hi, bud. What are you barking at, bud? What are you barking at, bud? We just got Taran in the house and Arts.
Hello there.
No, I swear my phone listens to me. Like, I'll be talking with Emily about something. Like, 2 or 3 days later, like, I don't look it up or anything. All of a sudden, I'm getting ads all over the place for, like, chairs. Or dining tables. Or stuff like that. And we'll just be talking about it. Not even typing it in the phone. I swear my phone just listens to me every time. Oh, he got his ring. No, it's really weird. Like, my phone has ears. And top 10 things to do in the morning. Our phone's weird. Like seriously. It is so weird how often, like, it'll try, like, telling me stuff like that. Breaking news. A free game has been released on the Switch, and it totally hasn't been out for 3 years. Yep. No, mine will do that too. That, or it's like, rare Nintendo, price drops for games. My phone told me that this morning. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, mind you guys, I really don't play a lot of games on my own time. Like, uh-oh. I had to sneeze. I'm sorry. Like, I don't play a lot of, like, games on my own time. Like, I'll shiny hunt. And then, like, if I'm working on a game, I'll work on, like, Mega Man Battle Network Collection, for example. I'm working on 100%ing each game. Uh-oh. Hold on. Another sneeze. Oh boy, there we go. But I don't get a lot of time to work on games. It's the big thing, like, if we weren't doing like a lot of like arts or grinding to get stuff for other hunts situated, I would have more time to play other games. But at the same time, this is gonna sound really dumb, I love grinding. Grinding is one of my favorite things to do in games. Like, if you give me a spot, like, hey, I need you to spend 100 hours in the beginning area of this and knock out these dumb enemies that are like one shot, I would enjoy every second of it. I would enjoy every second of it. I don't know what it is. I just enjoy stuff like that. I'm very weird. Did this... I wake up from a range of 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. You see, for mine will do it like right at midnight, right when I'm about to get out of work, and then right when I'm about to go to bed. Mind you, I get out of work at 5:30 in the morning, and I get home, and I'm about to go back to bed at like 6:30 in the morning. So those last two ones are like ridiculously close to each other, which is something I don't understand. About making money, from what you already know. No, I was gonna say, if that's something you're interested in, Patrat, there's definitely some good YouTube videos on that as well. Like, I know it's gonna be counterproductive, you're reading that at night, but if you ever have time on your own, like, anytime during the day, and it's something you're still kind of wanting to look up some YouTube videos. There's a YouTuber by the name of, he goes by the name of Roberto Blake. His kind of tells you, like, hey, if you do YouTube, you know, you could, this is how you can make money off your YouTube channel. You know, stuff like that. He kind of helps people with, like, hey, you got a full-time job, or you got this and that. Like, I've been watching him for, like, years. Not so much for his content. I just like his voice. I really just like his voice. No, Cloudy, if you can, give your leg a rest. Keep an eye on it, though. Keep an eye on it for the next few days, if possible. Just to see if it gets any worse. Also, speaking of leg, I bashed my leg in yesterday into one of our conveyor systems when I was trying to move. I kind of got pinched in, and I was trying to get out. And I bashed my shin. Took a giant chunk of skin off, and it's bruising really good. And oh my gosh, that hurt. Like, I was literally having a hard time walking on it for a few hours. I literally had a hard time walking on that for a few hours. It sucked. 1, 2, 3, nothing. I'll have to take a look at that when I have time. I still have to watch a whole playlist, though. You see, that's me. So, I have a question for everyone on YouTube, or that's watching here. So, when you're watching, like, videos or streams, right? Do you tend to watch, like, just specifically gaming? Or do you guys, like, jump around? Because, like, for me, for example, I'll jump around from, like, oh, you know, I'm going to watch a lot of gaming stuff or listen to a lot of gaming stuff. And it's like, oh, well, three months later, it's like, you know what? I want to listen to some, crime mysteries, right? So, for 3 months, I'll be interested in that. And look, okay, well, now I want to do a little bit of self-improvement. 3 months after that, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then I'll jump to, like, the next thing, right? So, I'm, like, all over the place when it comes to, like, watching and listening to stuff. To go to KFC and I do... Ooh. Okay, are you gonna go to the KFC, though? Gaming lore names. Oh. Emily just got home. But I also jump around every now and again. Yeah, for me, like, I try to keep tabs on everyone's, like, all my friends, like, their VODs and their streams. It's a lot of the time I can't lurk, but, like, after that, like, right now, I'm in, like, the crime shows. Gosh dang it. So I gotta go, bye, the apple will miss you. Giga, thank you for stopping on in and hanging out with us. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Quick fist bump before you get scooting. Hopefully you do have yourself a good rest of the night. Hopefully you have yourself a good rest of the night. By the way, my dad paid for Crunchyroll. That's funny. Emily paid for Crunchyroll too. She's became avid anime watcher. How was work? All right, guys, give me a sec. I need to go give her her welcome home hug. Hold up. Ow. I don't know. Alright, guys, we are back. Watched a bunch of Demon Slayer last night until like 5 a.m. The last anime that I watched, it was God of High School. It was a good one. I have Netflix for free with broadband. Singular point, one of the best shows I've seen in a while. For me, when it comes to Netflix, something I've came to realize, like, after I watched everything I wanted to on there, nothing else really popped up that piqued my interest besides for, like, the One Piece live action. Which I thought it was going to be horrible, but I ended up binge watching every episode the very same day it came out. Moving to One Piece, just a heads up, One Piece is going to be a pretty long thing to keep up with. But that's one of those things, too, like, if you're looking for shows to watch, like, for example, you're keeping tabs on anime that are coming out weekly, right? And you don't really have anything to watch, like, in between that. You could always just put on One Piece and watch, like, an episode or two a night. And it will last you a while, right? So you could always do that. That's a big thing that I really like. I would like to wait for seasons or, like, animes to end, and then I'll watch it. Even if I get a little bit spoiled, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but still. It's free, though. Well, think of it this way. Like, you can get YouTube for free, right? But don't get me wrong. I pay for YouTube Premium just because, like, I am on YouTube quite a bit on my phone while I'm at work. So being able to have those ads skipped it's very nice. Very, very, very nice. YouTube Premium is the only subscription service, in my opinion, that is even worth it to me. Like, Crunchyroll, not so much. Netflix, not so much. Disney Plus, Hulu, For me, the only service that I personally would go for would be YouTube Premium. Even though that whole ad blocker thing is so stupid. My Hero Academia's new season. That should be coming soon. Sake K and Kokoro's Basketball are good animes as well. I was interested in the basketball anime. I was interested in that one. Saki K, I don't know. I see it on there a lot. It's just I've never clicked on it. What was it? Tiger X Bunny was a decent one too. I enjoyed that one. That was good for kicks and giggles. I'm trying to figure out what else. Like there's a few like decent animes on Netflix. I think there was was that Emily, was Way of the House Husband on Crunchyroll or Netflix? That was Netflix. Way of the House Husband was amazing. Thank you. Don't have an English dub. I'm not surprised. With a lot of the animes, though, I tend to keep, like, if I'm, like, very interested in, like, One Piece, for example, like, I'll watch, like, chapter reviews or, like, read the chapters myself. So, like, I'm, like, currently caught up with all the chapters for One Piece. Oro Michio Nissan. The one with the bunny costume. Guys, I'm starting to think I'm getting sick. Even YouTube preview, is it worth it to me? For most people, definitely not. For me, surprisingly, it is. Compared to watching videos. Yeah, that's one of those things. I watch a lot of videos. So, I don't know. You could also just get ad blocker. Did that? There it goes. That button did go at first. Like, you could just normally get an ad blocker, but YouTube and Google, they're actively trying to get ad blockers to not be a thing anymore. Like, with Google Chrome, it's pretty much making it a lot more difficult for people to use ad blockers. So if you use Google Chrome, that's a problem. YouTube has a new policy where if they detect it after like 2 or 3 videos, they lock your account or they ban your account or something like that. It's really dumb. My birthday, because I need something to read. Demon Slayer's manga I heard was really good. Personally, I haven't really watched it. I haven't really, like, watched or read the whole thing, but I heard it was really, really, really good. I know, like, Emily's been watching a lot of Spy Family. Like, she's been keeping tabs on that. Did you ever check to see if that dub came out, by the way? Ad blocker, blocker. I mean, I don't know. If they did an update. Favorite One Piece female? Probably Vivi. Honestly, probably Vivi, if I had to take a pick. My favorite character, though, is Whoop Slap. Whoop Slap or Shoo Shoo. It's got to be one of those characters. It's just my all-time favorite character. Yeah, we're watching you, bud. Blue! Space Ghost and Riolu Pokemon in.
Hello there.
Let me introduce my friend, because this is how we do it. Bruh. That's a big bruh. Yamato from One Piece? I'm pretty sure he was meant to be male. Or, unless if you're talking One Piece's Yamato, they're female. Yamato is a female. If we're talking One Piece. Is it bad that I bought George for me? That for my friend on sale? Like close to it. I wouldn't say it's bad at all. I was gonna... Is it just a regular gift, or is it like a Christmas or holiday gift? Spam calls again. Patrat, what might be happening with that was someone had your number previously. And, if they have debt collectors on them, they only have the old number, that could be why. That could be why. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, dang it again. This is December 22nd. Okay, so birthday holiday. Are you using that, what was it? It was like that ranch powder that I've been seeing all over the place. Let's see. No, basically, it's the character. She's female. They call her a male, though, so that way... Oh, goodness, what is it? It was like to not, or to like help not show weakness or something, I thought it was. It was either that or like she wants to be like one of the characters named Odin. So a buttermilk ranch. E. I was gonna say you can Riolu, but how are you gonna do that without Discord or Twitter or anything like that? How are you gonna show me? Do I pick my favorite character as trauma, adorableness, and good personality? For me, it's more of like relatability, or if they're a dog. I get spoofed spam calls from hospitals and funerals. Okay, that's weird. What do you mean, the link, Riolu? Taking a nap? You have yourself a good nap. And he shall be out here with me. Good night. Let's see. Oh, those are nice. Here's the thing, though, for me. I could never justify spending just to base $100 on shoes. You see, for me, I'm very weird when it comes to that. Like, I don't wear shoes enough, right? Because, like, I go to work, I have to wear specific style shoes. I need to wear steel-toe shoes. So, for me, like, I don't really see a point of wearing, you know, nicer shoes. Because I don't go out very much. And half the time that I'm doing anything, right, I have to wear, like, steel toes. Actually, yeah, so it's more than just that. Oh my goodness. Hold on. This is getting bad. Yeah, I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. That's not good. Okay, hopefully it doesn't start getting worse. Hopefully it doesn't start getting worse. Oh my goodness. It's very similar to me with like sweatshirts, right? Like, I would like to have some nicer shirts and sweatshirts. I just don't go out very much. Also, something I just noticed. Hi, buddy. There we go. I fixed it. I noticed there's a little smidge on the middle, the screen right below the sand shrew, which is the Trapinch. It was a little bit up. Just need to fix that. Too expensive to go out nowadays. No, I agree. Do you have a bottle of water near you? No, my bottle of water is actually still in the kitchen. It doesn't hydrate me, but it perks me up a little bit. Just a little something before I gotta go to work. Because when I go to work, it's pretty much water the whole time. I gotta go. It's getting late, and I have to get up early. So bye, and good luck on getting the shiny Trapinch. Hey, thank you, Berber. Hold up.
Thank you. Thank you.
I meant to push bye, but 2 thank yous work. Thank you for coming on in, Berber, and hanging out with us. Hopefully, you do have yourself a good rest of your Tuesday and a good night's rest. I just found fan art of... Yeah, that's the problem with any fandom. They'll always make weird art like that. Water is extremely important. Hard agree. If you guys haven't hydrated yet, make sure to hydrate. Well, those aren't bad, but they're Nike brand. At least they look Nike. I was gonna say, they got like that little swoop in there. I don't know if Jordans are just a brand of Nike. There we go. I had to fix that. Charlie. No. No. God, I hate having to say no like that. Makes me feel mean. Nike is Nike. Or Nike. Yeah, like Nike. No! Charlie. No. You don't rip apart the rug. Why are you searching that? Just go to McDonald's. Feels like a price of a 5-star restaurant. $25. No, I know. No, it's funny. So apparently like whenever you go to McDonald's now, just due to some new meat, they're making you sign a contract before you even get your meal. Like the very first time you go there, they're making you sign a contract. You mean Muzan? I actually like the design of Muzan. No, Patrat, the prices of McDonald's food are going up, like, all over the country. Like, I think where I'm at, it really hasn't gone up too much. But they're talking, like, $25. No, signing a contract is ridiculously sketchy. Also, I want to double check. Gen 3 Trapinch. I'm gonna quickly check its shiny super quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. I want to double check. Like, I figured that it didn't really change, but still. No, like the UK, it probably won't, but in America, it's a whole nother ball game. They're talking about raising the prices as well for all the workers. Which, you know, that's a good thing, right? But when you raise the price of minimum wage in a lot of these places, that means the prices of other things will go up as well. Like, for example, like say milk is $2, right? It'll go up by another $1 or $2 if the minimum wage raises. That is actually what happened where I'm from. Because it went from like 15 to 17 an hour for the minimum wage. And the prices of everything else kind of went up to counteract it. So raising the minimum wage really didn't do anything. It didn't do anything like for the people that they're trying to help. Right? So it's like, okay, it's not really helping, so why do it? You know? Yeah, they're partnering with Apple. You gotta click agree. It's like that one South Park episode. You didn't read the agreement. Now you're being made into a human centipede. 15 an hour. They still can't get my order right. fair. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I'm not about to harp on fast food employees. Like, it gets really chaotic, really tiring, really quickly, right? That's why I always say check your order. Always check your order. But there's been times where it's like, I order a quesadilla and it's literally just like the shell, right? There's no cheese, there's no nothing in it. It's literally just the tortilla shell. And it was cooked. Like, I've ran into situations like that before, and it was like, bro, really? No, almost any shipping community is horrible. Like, I shouldn't say horrible. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I always avoid that. That are like Undertale, for example. I was not a fan on how that community was, and I knew if I ever played Undertale on stream, it wouldn't end well. So, just didn't do it. Desserts all on the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, for me, I haven't been going to get fast food, like, as much as what I used to. Like, basically, like, my lunch break is 11:30 p.m. So, for me, I would quickly go get Taco Bell or, like, Arby's or whatever was open, right? Wendy's, maybe. I ended up stopping doing that because it was a mix of it got very expensive. And I realized, like, afterwards, I was so tired after eating it that it wasn't worth it anymore. So I just stopped going out to eat on my lunch breaks. So what I do is I basically just work on shorts and stuff. I'll literally just go sit in my car and do YouTube stuff until it's time for me to go back inside. Wait, how do you get stuck with shippers, Arts? One Wendy's I went to, harrowed by fries. Tomatoes were kind of frozen, and beef wasn't cooked at all. No, I remember one of the last times I went to Wendy's, I was upset, like ridiculously upset. We went for Wendy's breakfast. Emily's friend had a wedding, so we're getting ready for that, right? We're like, oh, okay, let's get something to eat quick. We'll take it back home. We'll get ready. 25 minutes. No one else in front of us just to get our order, and then our order was wrong. And mind you, our order was like, it was a really simple order on top of that. But it took 25 minutes, and the order was wrong. And on top of that, what was it? Because we asked for sausage. We ended up getting ham. And then one of our... Goodness, what was it? One of our hash browns was not even there. And then there was another thing that was missing from our order. So I will refuse to ever go for Wendy's breakfast ever again. Literally, it was just a horrible experience. And because of that, we had to rush to get ready for that wedding. Like, I literally don't think I ate all my food right away. Because I'm a fan. Well, just like me, like, I'm a fan of, like, Naruto and One Piece, but I'm never stuck with the shippers. Minetta and... How is that the least crazy one? If I was to give you an option of half a Domino's pizza or a Taco Bell meal, that would be hard. I really, 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 really love Taco Bell. But I can count on both hands how many times I've had food poisoning from them. But on the other hand, actually, you know what? Hold up, hold up. It's the Domino's Pizza stuffed crust. It's the Domino's Pizza stuffed crust. If it's stuffed crust, I'm going with Domino's. If it's not, I'm going with Taco Bell. They have amazing food like chicken bacon ranch, flatbread pizza. See, that sounds good. I don't know. Personally, for me, I'm trying not to eat as much fast food as what I have been doing. I've been trying to look at, like, recipes as well, because I want to start trying to, like, cook my own meals and, like, freeze them. So that way, like, I could take, like, I could cook for, like, the beginning of the week and then I don't have to cook for the rest. It would just make things a little bit easier on me. Just because, like, my time frame, like, I definitely don't eat as much as what I should. But at the same time, I'm also, like, I'm rushing, like, half the time with, like, almost everything I do. Mighty Meaty, not stuffed. And then Taco Bell. I've never had a Mighty Meaty pizza, and I haven't really had Domino's pizza too often. Like, I could count on two hands how many times I've had Domino's pizza. I'm more of a fan of Little Caesars. I love how ridiculously greasy it is. For a gas station, it's cooked fresh. You know what sounds really good right now, guys? Sushi sounds really good right now. Sushi sounds so good right now. I'm going to do my boop right here. I don't know what it is. Just sushi sounds amazing. Just saying. So, Patrat, what was your thoughts just on what you had from Taco Bell before? What are your thoughts on it? Is it bad that I hate sushi? Not at all. Personally, for me, my food taste is really weird. I'm about to make a lot of people upset with this. I like black licorice. I like sushi. I do not like most pastas. I'm saying most. Like spaghetti, I'm not a fan of spaghetti. I'm not a fan of cake. I know, I'm sorry, I'm about to make a lot of people upset right there. My food palette is really weird. I'll get a grilled chicken sub with... Wait, they have grilled chicken subs? Okay, that... I'm not gonna lie, that actually sounds good. Put like a meatball or two in there. Like, make it like a ridiculously meaty sandwich. Yo, what's up, bro? It's been a minute. Any shinies so far? Leo, welcome on in. So far today, no shinies, but in this hunt, we have found a Sandshrew and a Cacnea in total. So we have found two in this hunt in total, but in today's stream, nothing at all yet. My food palette is eggs and toasted chips. Yeah, that or like, I'm trying to think like what other foods I really like that a lot of people don't like. Like I've only had cheesecake once. I've only had a cheesecake once. At least you got some. This stream will be it. I'm hoping. So basically the whole premise of the reason why we're hunting Trapinch here right now in this game, instead of waiting for the DLC, we're doing a ribbon quest for our Jirachi where we got to go through and get every single ribbon on it. So, like, we need to do Mount Battle in Pokemon Coliseum. We need to do all the contests and stuff like that. We decided we were going to do a whole team of shinies for Mount Battle. And that is actually why we're hunting for Trapinch right now. We need Trapinch. We need Ninetales, Latios or Latios. And then our last team member. So, right now, we have our shiny Jirachi and our shiny Donphan. So I figured doing something like this would be a lot more fun and entertaining. It adds a little bit more to our quest. Like, no, I'm not a fan of normal cakes. I am not a fan of normal cakes. I literally thought that Trapinch on the bottom screen, the bottom left, I thought that was shiny for a second. The lighting from my key light is throwing me off so hard. My food taste now consists of rice. I love rice. I love rice. And the occasional pizza. I jump around. Like, I love Mexican food so much. I love Mexican food. I like Asian food. I haven't really had it too much, sadly. There's not many places around here that I can get it. Chinese food, huge fan. Other than that, like pizza. Like, I like pizza. Hot dogs. My food taste jumps all over the place. But if it has, like, green peppers, I actually, just peppers in general. I'm not a fan of peppers. Pineapple, I'll avoid. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place. I hate ketchup. Yeah, I'd say that, I don't know. Who here likes ketchup? I actually really like ketchup. I personally really like ketchup. Did you know ketchup, if you're speaking Mongolian, right? The word for ketchup is actually just ketchup. No, I've never had a braid. Emily told me about it. Emily has told me about it. I've never tried one before, though. I'm the most basic child ever. I'm 17. Like, and I like barely any vegetables. The only sauce I like is ranch. I don't know. I used to be the same way. Like, I only used to like ranch. It got to the point where, I don't know, like, I started finding a lot more sauces that I really liked. But then when it comes to vegetables, I prefer my vegetables eating them without sauce. Ketchup is overrated. Mayonnaise and barbecue is the only ones I like. For me, ketchup, like, I can't just have, like, ketchup on everything. It's got to be specific stuff. Like 3 times if you need help. Agreed. Blake. Ty, Mr. Welcome on in.
Hello there.
All right, Petret. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I think Taran needs help. He's blinking 3 times. With pepper jack in the middle. Yes. I've always wanted to try a meatloaf with pepper jack. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, nothing. Let's see. I hate pasta. Any pizza that isn't cheesy. Any fizzy drinks to exist, minus the good Japanese ones I found. Burgers, KFC. I'm not a fan of like fried chicken, like deep fried chicken. I'm not a fan either. Seafood, sushi, fish fingers. Oh my god, it's been so long since I had fish sticks. Well, I get why you're at 11K for Trapinch. It's like 15 to 20%. Like, I probably could have bred for it. But I'd rather get it in the wild. It's more entertaining because it's one of those things you don't know what you're gonna get. Chicken thighs in the air fryer. I've been debating about getting an air fryer somewhere soon down the line. I know for us, we're looking more at like a chest freezer. I need to do my boob. We've been looking at like getting a chest freezer and then a table. Kitchen / arts and crafts table. Yeah, Ty, we might be at this for a little while. Actually, Ty, since you're looking it up, what's the Vulpix encounter chance on Mount Pyre? Do you want to take a look at that? If not, that's fine. Because I think it's about the same. I think it's about 20% as well. Trying to contact his FBI agent through YouTube. Shh. Don't let anyone know about this. Just shh. This is more satisfied watching to see if you get the right one or not. Exactly. Like, don't get me wrong. Phasing can suck sometimes, but I feel like it's also one of those things too. It's exciting because you don't know what exact shiny you're gonna get next. Like, that's why, like, when we were doing Legends Arceus, there's a specific way to shiny hunt on it. We completely bypassed that, right? So, like, if you save before you go and... if you save before you go to the area that you're going to be hunting in, you can keep resetting it, and it'll keep giving, like... You'll keep getting the same thing, right? So, you'll knock out 2 Pokemon, and then after that, 3 Pokemon, and then after that, 4 Pokemon. We just specifically go in there, catch everything, no shiny, bail. It's more entertaining that way to me because, like, I don't know. It makes it a little bit more difficult. You don't know what shinies you're going to end up getting. And I feel like it's more entertaining to watch. I only like my onion rings if they're made in an air fryer. I've never had onion ring air fryer. Soggy. Hate. Heating it up. Soggy equals hate. You can air fry ribeye steaks. I've done cinnamon donuts in the air fryer. Maybe that's something that we should be, me and Emily should look at some point then. I know mainly for us, like, we're focused on the chest freezer and the table at the moment. I think anything after that, we'd probably get a light for above our kitchen sink. Our kitchen, like, it's not very bright. It's not a very bright kitchen, which also kind of sucks. It sucks a lot. So, yeah, we're kind of like slowly making this house more of our own. It's just taking a little bit of time. You know, you got bills, you got a bunch of stuff. Also, Arts is coming in with Boo.
Welcome back.
There we go. I was scared. But no, we're slowly making this place into more of our own. And it's nice. I just hope we can get the upstairs a little bit more situated or planned out here soon. Andrew as well. Welcome on in. Happy to have you aboard. This hospital should be sacked. Oh, sacked means they want him fired. Sacked means they want him fired. My brother got a blowtorch, so I've been thinking of making some food. I've actually... Okay, this is gonna sound weird. I know there are people that would cook, like, if they're working construction, like, and they're working on big buildings, they'll actually, like, cook their food with that blowtorch. I'm not even joking. That is a legit thing. I don't think it's healthy for you. I do not think it's too healthy for you, especially with the fuel that's used to, like, produce the flame. But still, it's an option. And place the Butterside Donuts in the mix. Getting random news about nonsense from my phone. For me, I kind of like it, but at the same time, it's like, I get so swamped with notifications as it is. Like, I just want it to end sometimes. Like, I'll literally, like, in a 2-hour period, I'll have, like, 80 notifications. Let's see. The 1, 2, and 3. Nothing. I have a riddle for you. If you know you are not going to wake up in the morning tomorrow, how do you survive? That's just it. You don't. That's it. You don't. Actually, you know what? I made a milkshake and a blender yesterday with milk, banana. I've seen people do like milk, peanut butter, and banana. It's not very good. It's like super duper thick, and I don't like it. Just sleep longer. Yeah, I was gonna say, my thought was just you don't wake up. Like, there's don't sleep, but there's also too, like, what happens if it was a dream? You just wake up. Have you ever had a dream where it's like you wake up, right? But when you wake up, you're still dreaming. Like, you're sleeping, you wake up inside of the dream, right? It's weird. I've only had that, like, a small handful of times, and it's weird. I wrapped up the omelet in foil, placed in... And it cooked. You know, I've seen a lot of people do some weird things to cook their food. And it's like, don't get me wrong, it works. Like, it works, but how healthy is that? I feel like I've had it happen, but I've actually been awake. No, the reason why I brought that up is that actually happened to me today. That happened to me, like, today. Like, I dreamed that I woke up and went through my day like normal. Like, I streamed, I went to work, and then I came home and went back to bed, and I woke up. And, like, I was still in my dream. It, like, repeated the process again, and I wake up, and it's like, oh, crap. I didn't sleep for, like, 6 days. Fun fact for anyone curious. If you do not sleep for 3 days in a row, you're technically considered clinically insane. Did you know that? Like, you're actually, like, clinically, like, your mental state would not be stable. in the Southwest, they could cook the food on rocks. That does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. Also, Curb, welcome on in.
Hello there.
Been here 2 days in a row. Ayo. I was gonna say, Kurt. No, that's not the current new record. You were here for like a whole week once. Magic ingredient for milkshake makes it taste so much nicer. You see, for me, if I want a milkshake, like, I'm okay with like a lot of weird flavors for like milkshakes and stuff. I just want it to be a bit smoother. I don't want it to be like a thick milkshake. I want to be able to drink it with a straw or just right from the cup. I don't want to have to use like a spoon. Was your dream about Emily finally finding her balance? No. I was going to say, it was interesting because Emily wasn't a part of it at all. It was like literally just me. Like Charlie wasn't even in it. It was literally just me. And it's weird because like the part where I said like I went to work, like there was no one at work. It was just me. It was literally just me. I don't know. That whole thing was just goofy. That whole situation was just goofy. All right, down, run. I felt slightly stayed after 6 days of no sleep. Everybody was like, you know, let's forget these things. No, for me, like if I go, like I used to do like 3 days of no sleep. I used to do that. Now, if I were to do it, like if I go like 1 day or like 24 hours with like barely any sleep or just like little sleep at all, like I'll literally hallucinate things. Like there was a few times where like I was driving back from like Wisconsin or driving to Wisconsin and I was tired and I literally kept thinking I was seeing a horse running alongside me or like a deer running alongside me. That's happened way more than I would like to even admit. Where I went downstairs and asked my mom, what's for dinner? She said meatloaf. Repeating that while awake, she actually said meatloaf. Oh my god, that is so weird. That is so weird. I want to do lucid dreaming. I don't end up doing it. I have nightmares semi-often. And lucid nightmares are... Oh my god. I would freak out about that. I'm doing a side quest with my dad currently, so I'll be lurking. Wait, Curb, side quest. Okay, what is it quick? What is it quick? And then I'll let you go. It's like, no, I've had those before too, where, like, it almost like predicts what you're gonna do that day. Lately, though, what it's been is, like, I'll have a dream, and it's like, if it's either a good dream or a bad dream, it literally will, like, determine, like, if it's good or bad, like, by the end of the week. Like, I had that a few times lately, and it's weird. It's weird, like, my gut will drop. My gut will, like, literally just drop. I know I can't do long all-nighters because I would just pass out on my phone. No, like for me, like I could do an all-nighter. It's just I need to make sure I'm not going to be driving anywhere. Like if I know I'm going to be tired and I'm going to have a hard time driving, I don't want to be putting other people at risk. That is my thing. I don't want to be putting other people at risk if I'm going to be out driving and stuff, you know? I'm done asking it. Did you go, is this real, chat? Surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, no. What's my favorite anime waifu? I really don't have one. That's just it. I really don't have one. I don't recommend before exams. No, I did that with my SATs. Like the SAT testing, because I did that, and I ended up, like, I blazed through my SAT, and then I fell asleep, and I was snoring while doing the SAT. Like, or I guess I should say after I finished mine. And it's funny, because I actually scored pretty darn high on it. I scored pretty darn high on it, and I finished with, like, more than half of the time left. 1, 2, 3, nothing. Yo, Chucky, how's it going? Experience quite often. I've had it quite a few times. Lately, it hasn't been happening as much, but it's weird. Did you miss what Pokemon Black and White 2 did with the PWT? You mean the Pokemon World Tournament? I miss being able to fight the past gym leaders, but also the Pokemon World Tournament I didn't really do much of. I would rather see, like, Battle Frontier. Like, have a Battle Frontier, but have, like, guest appearance from, like, past gym leaders and trainers. We should raid Game Boy. No, Arts. That's kind of the target that I was thinking. That's kind of who I was thinking about going for, because we were going to raid him last night, but he had this very same stream issues that we had yesterday, where YouTube literally crashed our streams. So I kind of want to go for it. I want to go for him again, seeing as we literally missed him by like 2 minutes yesterday. The latest I stayed up is 6 a.m. and it wasn't fun. The latest I stayed up... Oh, that was about 4 days, and it sucked. What was I doing? I've had it before where I've, like... I fell asleep in class, like, quite often. Like, quite often. I would just fall asleep in class. I always felt bad for, like, the teacher, but it's like, I was always so tired. I don't know what it was. Like, I wouldn't stay up very late all the time either. Like, when I was home, I was just constantly tired, and I don't know why. Like, to this day, I still don't know why. That could work, actually. To make things more interesting, not to mention, with today's standards, the different traders, they could bring a special guest. Well, here's the thing, though, too. They'll never bring the Battle Frontier back. Like, you will definitely... Like, Game Freak wouldn't do that. I feel like it would be too like, unless if they made it, like, a lot easier. But I still don't see them doing it. Oh, okay. I think that was 2 boops. I need to skip a boop. Okay, if you had to choose one anime waifu. That one I think I would need to think about. Was just forgetting things after 6 days. I'm not surprised. I was gonna say, can it be from, like, a game that's, like, anime styled, or does it have to be, like, anime? That's the question. Can it be, like, a video game that's, like, styled off anime, or does it have to be, like, anime? Let's see. I woke up refreshed this morning. That was me yesterday. Today, not so much. Today, not so much. Ooh, speaking of, this morning, we got our graphics card today, guys. I forgot to boop. We got our graphics card today, guys. I am very excited about that. That's one more piece of our computer in the books. Is that they faint, get hurt in the anime? Like, is that, like, a common thing for them? We got our boop right there. I'm picking me to be my close friend. Daw. Boa from One Piece. I'd be stone cold. I'm not a fan of her. Like, we're getting more and more of her backstory, which is kind of nice. Or getting a little bit more lore with that whole tribe, which is interesting. But at the moment, eh. If it happens at least once I'm home, love that character. Jesus, like Emily, like she'll hurt herself in some way. They say birds of a feather flock together, but do you know that birds really stick together? Velcros, bruh. I love me some good Velcros. Stone Cold, Steve Austin. Perfect. That was a perfect time to use that sound effect. She's the most beautiful person in the One Piece world. A blind man walked into a bar. Ouch. Bruh. I can think of the possible traders they could bring back, like Guzma, Ryuk. I'm surprised they haven't brought him back. like, as an actual gym leader for a different area before. I'm surprised they haven't yet. Benga would be good. Brandon, I mean, they could bring back Annabelle, albeit not as her Frontier Brain self. Yeah, like, have her, like, literally be a part of that and then become a Frontier Brain again. Like, that would be kind of cool. Like, maybe get a little backstory on how she was picked. Or better yet, Scott. Bring Scott back as a Frontier Brain. Like, you know, the guy who, like, made the first Battle Frontier in Emerald. Like, have him come back as a brain for, like, his own or something. Or be, like, the secret boss or hidden boss or something. No, I was a big WWE fan back in the day, too. Like, my favorite wrestler was Rey Mysterio. What do you call a fly without wings? A fly you expect... Wait. A fly you expected to walk, didn't you? I mean, it's still technically a fly. It just doesn't fly anymore. I'm trying to figure out, what anime are we talking about again? Also, we need a boop for this one. I might have missed the last boop, but that's okay. These aren't any old, tire tracks, Grandma. Got ran over by a John Deere. Bruh. Bruh. Girls Basketball. Okay, yeah, I have not seen that show before. It's one of those that I was like kind of interested in just because I love basketball, but I still haven't seen it. I've always been an Undertaker fan. I don't know, like I liked Eddie Guerrero too, but like not as much as like Rey Mysterio personally. It's been so long since I've watched like anything wrestling related though. Like a very long time. We must sing. I don't want to sing, please. Don't make me sing. I was going to say the puppy is already chilled out. Almost asleep. I say let's not wake him up. He's just on his belly right now. Literally just on his belly right now. Made a mistake. He faints Okay, I'm going to boop right there. He faints 4 times in the anime. I know these things like crazy. No, when it comes to like for me, like I'm really good like when it comes to like my Pokemon knowledge, like I'm pretty good at that. I always feel like there's one thing that people like each individual person will have like a great knowledge of. Right? There's always that one thing where someone will like know almost everything with. I don't know. That's just my experience. Also nothing there. We're going to be hitting another 2,000 encounters here soon. No, I don't want to go to Pokemon. I want to go to the run, please. At least 5 times. Oh, my fellas. My goodness. I had this song on the tip of my tongue there for a second, but then it just escaped me. Have you guys ever had that where it's like you're thinking of something and like you're literally just about to say it, but then you forget? Then you just, like, forget what it was. Has anyone ever had that? Or is it just me? Just me? Okay. Just me. Yeah, all the time, Blue. I've had that happen to me, like, so many times yesterday, it's not even funny. Like, I feel like my brain lately has been just on, like, an autopilot mode. My brain has just been on autopilot. No, I don't want to go to bag. Please, no bag. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. Boop. Good old JR and Jerry the King. Dude, they had it. I remember when Donald Trump, like, mind you, I saw that. Like, I was actually there and saw that when Donald Trump came in and was, like, picking a fight with, like, the it was like the head of the wrestling organization at the time. Like, mind you, it's all staged. It's all staged. But I still found that like hilarious. Like looking back to it to this day, like you look at a president and then you look back and he was like literally picking a fight in the ring of wrestling. I got the word dentist stuck in my head, and I was thinking, where was it from? And then I remembered, I was thinking of Gets' theme. Like, if you are, no, like, for me, like, I'll literally be thinking of something, and then I'll forget it. Like, oh God, what was it? We had a club back in high school, right? It was like all over Wisconsin at the time. It was called DECA, right? Or it was something like that. And I forgot it. And it was like a few months later, because I was trying to tell Emily what the name of it was and explaining it, because they have a similar club by a different name. And all of a sudden, I see it was like a little scissor lift when I was at work, right? And it had the same name. It had DECA. I was like, and I was talking with Emily walking through the plant because I was just walking into work. I was like, it was DECA. And Emily was like, okay, what are you talking about? You remember that club I was talking about a few months back? That was the name of it. That was the name of it. It's like stuff like that. And it's like sometimes I'll even like look at myself in the mirror and I'll think about that. I'm like, why are you like this? What are my thoughts on humanoid Pokemon? Okay, here's my thoughts. Arts. Some of them are okay. Some of them are okay. My opinion on them, though, is this. I feel like there's too many. Like, some are fine. Don't get me wrong. But when we get, in every starter trio, as of late, we keep getting a humanoid. That's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying, right? But in total, I'm okay with some. I just feel like there's too much. There's too many right now. As in, like, 10. It's an old record company. No, it's spelled how Chucky actually spelled it. D-A or D-E-C-A. It's really weird. When it's gonna be my 11-year prom 3 years away, I'm just gonna sit near the food eating it all. You see, you're lucky. Our prom, we didn't have food. We didn't have any sorts of food. What about Lopunny and Gardevoir? I actually do not mind them. I think they're shipped way too much, though. They're shipped way too much, though. Have no future in show business. Yeah, they are probably kicking themselves for that. No, they probably were. I was gonna say, that's what you get for being dumb. Thinking of, like, DECA as in 10. I mean, like, it's definitely possible that they meant it as 10. Like, that was a thing, like, I don't know. I wasn't very interested in that group when I was in high school. I was more focused on just getting my stuff done, getting home to play games. That was my whole premise back then, also. Okay, I was wondering, why is the music so low? Sweet scent. There we go. Vaporeon is my favorite evolution. Don't say a single word. Nope, I agree. What is everyone's favorite evolution here, by the way? Mine's a tie between Leafeon and Glaceon. If I was not able to pick those two... Honestly, I used to love Jolteon a lot. And then it went to Vaporeon. Now it's Flareon. Flareon's just fluffy. I like Flareon. It's just fluffy. Mine's Patreon. Hey. Is your Patreon linked with your OnlyFans too, Space Ghost? Is an adorable mermaid fennec fox. I love it. If I could have it my way, I would just keep Eevee. I love Eevee. Also, Brian, welcome on in.
Hello there.
Let's see. Nothing there. Back then, it was Umbreon and Espeon because Pokemon Coliseum. But now it's surprisingly Glaceon. You see, Glaceon and Leafeon shinies are horrible, but I still love them nonetheless. Because I definitely have an OnlyFans. Private cookie show. I mean, to be honest, Space Ghost, you could. OnlyFans now just have a bad rep because that's what a lot of, like, unsavory, like, people put their unsavory pictures. I was gonna say, it's gotten a bad rep just due to how common that is. Personally, would I ever start an OnlyFans? I'm doing my boop right there. No, I would never start an OnlyFans. At that point, I would rather just have a Patreon and just put, like, stuff over there, but I never will be putting my stuff behind like a paywall. Like, I would never put like actual like video content or stream content behind a paywall. I find that to be trashy. Or I guess I shouldn't even say trashy. I find that to be very disrespectful. Some people can support you through their pay or through their wallets. Some people can't, right? I find that to be very disrespectful for the people that are trying to support, you know, as much as they can, even if they can't donate. I find that to just be disrespectful. Like, there's, if people are going to become a member or whatever, there is ways to give them stuff that they would really like without leaving out other people who cannot donate or that cannot actually, like, monetarily, you know, give you something like that. Glaceon got up my evolution rank because Unite. I was really happy when Glaceon and Leafeon got into Unite, but to be honest, I feel like Jolteon and Flareon should have gotten it first. They're the OGs. Make sure to like the stream. Greatly appreciate that, Arts. Finishing those errands in video games. She would never start an OnlyFans. She would never start an OnlyFans. 1, 2, 3, nothing? What do you call a cheese that isn't yours? Stolen. Please return it to its owner. I appreciate that. I was expecting nacho cheese for a second. Like, that is the most common, like, cheese joke. And mind you, I'm from Cheeseland. I know this. I know these things. Like, I am a cheese expert. Ask me any question about cheese, and I will answer it 100% correctly and truthfully. You'd be surprised. My cheese knowledge is top-notch. Just saying. Just saying. I am a cheese expert. I am very good at cheese facts. And you know what? I am not sorry for that joke I just made. I am not sorry for that joke. I don't play Unite anymore, but Jolteon. You see, for me, like, I don't really play Unite anymore. But sometimes I'll go back to it just for, like, a few games, just for kicks and giggles. I was honestly really surprised that they added Alolan Ninetales, though. We have created a monster, guys. Okay, Slim Shady. What's the difference between nacho cheese and Mexican cheese? Well, you see, nacho cheese, right? It's a liquid cheese. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. Evolutionary, by evolution rankings. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta make sure I do my boop. Vaporeon, Flareon, Glaceon, Sylveon, Umbreon, Jolteon, Espeon, and then Leafeon. You see, for me, Jolteon would probably be my least favorite now. Who am I to disagree? Big bruh. You know what I have to say about this?
No! It's time to stop.
I love that one. The guy who made that voice clip, I'm not a fan of him, but I just love that. Also, Ash, how's it going?
Hello there.
How you doing? Okay, I have a question. Is foot cheese considered a cheese? Technically, yes, but not a very edible cheese. So I'm Jolteon with Umbreon. That's just a grammar mistake. Uh-huh. Ash, what is your favorite evolution? Sea King, Primaphy? There we go. I don't know why. I'm still having a hard time with that name, but Sea King, welcome on in.
Hello there.
We also got our boop right here. Espeon's my favorite. Fair. It's 11k. Okay, 11k is a lot. Like, I know I'm like, oh my god, 125k deep into one of my hunts, but geez. Wait, what hunt are you that deep in? What hunt are you that deep in? Like, out of curiosity. Also, we did phase twice, though, Sea King. We ended up getting, I don't know if I booped. I'm gonna boop to be safe. I know we're missing a few boops this stream. because we ended up getting, we phased twice. We ended up getting, Cacnea and then a Sandshrew. BDSP Safari Zone. Oh my. What are you specifically going for? How are you that, like, are you going for like a 1% or something? Leafeon is, least because, I have never gotten any special. You see, for me, I just love its design. I just love its design. Espeon's pretty cool, too. Like, I used to love Umbreon more than Espeon, but Espeon has grown on me more than Umbreon lately. Nothing in particular. I've just gotten nothing. I guess I shouldn't complain. I really shouldn't complain. Your knowledge with cheese is greater than average Green Bay Packers fan, Blue. Oh, I was gonna say, you know it. You know it. I'm the cheese master. What is the difference between blue Silton and a Danish blue? Well, here's the thing. Blue Silton is blue. And a Danish is more of a cream colored. And they go in donuts. Very true fact, 100% real. 100% real. I will never lie. And I'm like the cheese guru. I am the cheese guru. I know everything about cheese. Just saying, whoa, I know, right? I know. My cheese facts are amazing. I don't believe that. Wait, Ash, you don't believe what? That I'm the cheese master? That I'm the cheese guru? Have I made cheese with my bacteria? I have not. Surprisingly, I have not. To be fair, though, I do shower like twice a day. I do shower twice a day. That would be hard for me. I've also spent 18,362 on Torchic, Omega Ruby, and 40k on Sword Shield Dynamax Adventures. Can't remember the exact number. Oh my. No, and I'm guessing all these are without charm. You're a cheese master, Blue. Ash, I come from Wisconsin, okay? I come from the land of cheese where everyone there is an expert in dad jokes and cheese. Just saying. And where almost everyone apparently sounds Canadian. Okay, that explains some of it. That explains some of it. By the way, 5 Poochyana's down the drain because of Mudkip. No, we might go for the starter hunt as well. We might try to go for that. I used to date a Wisconsin. Did they sound Canadian too? Because everyone keeps saying I sound like I'm from Canada. Everyone keeps saying I sound like I'm from Canada. Follow the Cheddar Brick Road? I don't know. Space Ghost, that was quite a sharp joke on your end, my guy. Quite a sharp joke. It didn't sound like that. Okay. I wonder what part. You know what? I have a challenge for everyone here. Look up multiple cities in Wisconsin and try to pronounce them. Try to pronounce them. I was gonna say, just look up random cities in Wisconsin and try to pronounce the names. I guarantee you a lot of them will definitely mess you up. Like there's Waukegan, Milwaukee's an easy one. Ogoskokie. There's a lot. More like sharp cheddar. There's actually one of my friends back from school. He actually started it was SoundCloud, a SoundCloud account, and he goes by the name of Sharp Cheddar. It's actually like the music is really good. I wish we could use some of it here, but like I don't want to be like Oshkosh. There's one. Hold on. Hold on. Where's Ash? There. There we go. What's the difference between a Limburger? You see, Limburger, it's quite limber, right? It's quite limber. But then you get to Mill, right? It's slender. So you have limber and slender. So you get one that kind of moves a little bit better. It's a little more wobbly. I forgot that last boop, and then there's this boop. But then you get that other one that's just skinny. You know, it's a little thicker. Like it doesn't move very well, but it's still kind of skinny. Do you take Pokemon battle theme requests? At the moment, no. I am working on trying to get a playlist situated for stuff like that. There we go. Emily seeing all the cheese. I don't think we're in Ohio anymore, Charlie. Guarantee that's probably what happened. Yeah, but then there's places... I'm trying to think of, like, other... hold on. I'm thinking of, like, Wapaka as well. I'm trying to... Hold on. I'm gonna look up more Wisconsin city names. We're gonna have a fun one. We're gonna have a fun one of this. A Bootsford. There's that one. Algoma, Alba, Altona. There's Appleton, or they call it Appleton in this one. Let's see. There's Bayfield. There's Brookfield. I'm trying to figure out, Cedarburg. And then there's Chilton. There's a lot. There's one named Kobe, of course. There's Cumberland. There's, Eau Claire, Egerton, Elroy. Like, there's so many weird, like, type in, just a list. Type in, I forgot to boop. Just type in a list of, like, cities in Wisconsin. And just try to pronounce it. Just try to pronounce it. It is interesting. Alpaca? Alpaca lunch? Alpaca like the animal? More news for my phone. Cat that went missing 11 years ago returns at the family home. Okay, that one's a bit crazy. That one's a bit crazy. Let's see. Another sweet sense. Oh, this is a good one. Wausau? Yeah. I was gonna say, no, it's funny. Like, I always have to ask, like, people that aren't from, like, Wisconsin to try to pronounce those names. Because, like, mind you, like, we're really close to Canada. So, like, we have a lot of, like, kind of, like, French-sounding city names. Like, a lot of those names sound more on the French side, right? And French is one of the main languages that is spoken in Canada. So that's the interesting thing. You sound Canadian. I get that a lot. I get that a lot. I will never understand why. I will never understand why. I like the name, to be honest. It's like saying, what's up? What's up? No, it's pretty similar. I can see why you'd think that. But I hate cheese curds. That won't get you banned. Like, I'm a huge cheese curd guy. Like, I've literally had it where I've eaten a whole block of cheese to myself before. I've had that. Like, I am a big cheese guy. I've regretted it later, mind you, but... You know, it's kind of my thing. You should pretend you're Canadian, eh? That would be hard to do, because, like, how do I pretend I'm Canadian? Maybe you should start drinking, Canada Dry Ginger Ale, since people assume... I actually really like ginger ale. Minus pizza. Don't say anything. Another one. Manitowoc? No, like, I know. I've heard of Manitowoc before. I was gonna say, like, the reason why I got on this subject. So I was listening to like crime shows yesterday, and there was one that was in Manitowoc, and then there was one in Wausau, and they pronounced the names completely wrong. And then Eau Claire as well. Like they called it Eclair. Like it was like pronounced like horribly wrong. Once I ate 2.5 cucumbers in one day. I can see myself doing that too. I have like really weird food moments. Like I'll eat like a whole box of like black licorice, or like a whole bag of like Jawbreakers to myself. I have like a very, very weird like food times. That, or like, oh, I want an ice cream cake. I'll eat a whole ice cream cake to myself. Or, oh, I'm craving pizza. I'll eat 2 pizzas myself. It's, for me, it's very weird. I think we'll go for just a smidge longer. I don't want to put myself in a weird situation where I'm going to be late for work. Did they say Eau Claire? Yeah, that was another one. They said that as well. I'm not even joking. I'm a toothpaste expert. Ever wonder who the one dentist that didn't recommend? Or that was me. Ask me any question, I'll tell you the answer. What is the best toothpaste to use? My God, Charlie. What? Okay, we're talking about cheese. He just cut the cheese right there, like really bad. I don't know what it is. Your gas is horrible. I like baking soda paste. I don't know how people can do that. Does chewing gum after meals actually help cut down plaque? I could actually see that. I could actually see that. There we go. Sorry, just had to send a message out. I guess you can't blame it on the dog this time. Oh, no, that was him. It does help whiten your teeth, though. You know what? Just everyone pretend you're an expert in one thing, but only give the wrong answers. Oconomowoc? That one I know. I've heard of Oconomowoc before. Also, nice boy, welcome on in.
Hello there.
Welcome to our guests, or how to say names in names of cities in Wisconsin. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this. It's one of those things. Ooh, by the way, thank you, nice boy. It's interesting, right? I don't know. I feel like this would be a fun stream. Let's go down the list of every city in the US and pin down like 50 of our favorites and come up with a poll and see what everyone's favorite one is. I feel like that would just be a fun, stupid stream one. I've been studying dentistology for 2 minutes now. Uh-huh. I was gonna say, how big of an expert are you right now? There's a really long city name, I believe, in Wales. Yeah, it's like over 24 letters. Very, very happy. My amigo gifted me Nitro and said when it runs out, she was gonna give me more. Ooh. That would be a good for like Discord contests and stuff. Like, give like a free Nitro. I have a degree in phonology. I have a degree in sleepology. I know a lot of stuff about sleep, okay? A lot of stuff about sleep. No, like, no joke. There was one time I literally slept 36 hours without waking up. No potty breaks, no food breaks, no nothing. My mom walked into my room, and I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I was literally turning green. Yeah, like, who could pronounce that name? You know what? Put that in a translator and see how they would pronounce it. I'm an expert in lunarology. I'm an expert in giving quotes. I do it for free. Show me the Carfax. Show me the Carfax. I gotta go now. Cloudy, I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
I got a rubber ducky fist bump with your name on it. Meteorologist pronounced it really well on YouTube. Like, you know how crazy it would be for any normal person to pronounce that? Like, that don't live in that area? I don't really know how to spell and pronounce. I'm not even gonna attempt. Alright? Yeah, your car definitely seems to be a car. Congrats. Your car definitely has 4 wheels. Good job. No, just look at, like, the logo for, like, who made the car. Yep, that car is definitely a Ford. Good thing you can afford it. Haha.
It's time to stop.
All right. Keep going for more. Let's see. We're almost at 2,700-ish. Hold on. Yep, I now officially know how to pronounce that. Also, hi, Charlie. No, I literally just played it. I played it loud enough so everyone can hear it on stream. Hi, bud. I know, buddy. I know. We're almost done, little pal. We're almost done, little pal. All right, we did our boop for that. I say we go for 2 more boops. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him, bud. You tell him. We'll do 2 more, actually, technically 1 more boop, guys, and then I think we're gonna go for a raid. Your boys gotta get ready for work and let puppers out. So we're gonna check this again. Hopefully we get a little lucky here on our last check of the night. Sweet scent. Come on, give me something. That is a negatory. All right, guys. We are going to end stream for today, though. We are going to be doing a raid. I have an idea on who we're going to raid. I was going to say, they should still be live. Tomorrow, guys, yet again, we are going to be going for our shiny Trapinch again.
What are you saying,
I
dude?
think we will do this for the rest of the week. And then we'll probably start trying to switch it out a bit more between the Manaphy and the Trapinch. We're going to be doing a Shining Blue raid, guys. Bye, Cheese Expert. I appreciate everyone coming in here and hanging out. Tomorrow, like I said, for the rest of the week, we will be doing Trapinch. Going to be trying our best to finally get our shiny Trapinch boy. And then we'll start trying to mix in Manaphy's along with it. Try to get that all done, sorted out. We're still under 1,000 encounters for that, so we need to keep pushing forward. But hopefully everyone's enjoyed, and I will see everyone tomorrow for another stream. Good night, everybody's. Boop.
Three likes on today's stream. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. I know the views have been down lately, but if you are here, thank you guys. Arts, what's going on, Arts? Welcome in. Also, Blue is here. What's up, Blue? Blue, were you going for Trapinch today? Thank you so much, dude, for the raid. I really appreciate you. But I think you were going for Trapinch, right? Or something else. The cards from different sets. Oh, really? That's kind of lame, honestly. Where is this in Japan? I might need to rob a few stores. Yeah. Yeah, Lex, if you go on Twitter and you search up Mecha Japan, they sell a lot of Pokemon stuff from Japan. The only bad thing is if you order stuff, like the import fees are and the shipping is pretty expensive. But it's a good way to get like exclusive Japanese stuff. Oh, it was the easiest raid in your opinion? I've heard the same thing, Mike, yeah. But can we get a link for Blue, please? Exclamation Blue in chat from one of my mods. Guys, make sure you subscribe to ShiningBlue. He's been doing this a long time. He knows what he's doing. He's a good streamer. If you like shiny hunting content, you'll like Blue streams too. 13,704? Dang. We did, so no, I'm assuming no luck. Any phases, anything like that? Any phases? Oh, you're trying to shoot Nightbot, is that right? Interesting. What, Everado, what commands are you trying to do, by the way? I'm stitching flowers together right now while I watch. Sounds good. Brooke, you'll have to